see that how Mahamatra preaching is going on. And as I'm from Bengal and I'm seeing Mahamatra preaching, how massively they are preaching and through pandal programs, very easy understanding lecture. They are chanting Hare Krishna, they are following core principles. They're doing a lot. In Bengal especially, I don't know about other states, but in Bengal it's happening, definitely. Mahamatra preaching has done that.
Yeah, so like that is happening in different parts of the world. In our place in Andhra Pradesh, it's called Purni, where many of the devotees are poor laborers from Bangladesh or poor devotees from North India or South India, sweepers, carpenters, masons, all sorts of people in different parts. That brings us. You said you came 2-3 months ago. So soon, once you are not more at one, then next week you go to the village. Everything should be done by us. That's what we are there. So there are 5 global principles. Of course, of devotee care, which we discussed on the devotee care committee and got these principles, which we said applies all over the world. The first is the culture of care should permeate all activities. That means anything which we do, we should remember that there is a care component to it. If there is a project in which there is no devotee care, then probably it's not very useful. The actual success of a project is judged by the care provided to devotees. So if there is no care being provided to devotees, then what is the need for that project? And also, all forms of devotee care should be acknowledged and appreciated and awarded. Normally, we are providing book distribution. Someone distributes a lot of books, we give awards. Someone collects a lot, they give awards. What about someone who is giving care for devotees? Someone who is looking after old people, someone who is looking after children, someone who is looking after mother. That also, in every place, if they give an award, Mayapur award for the devotee who gave the best care, something like that. Place, then everyone will be encouraged in the village devotee care. Next is, the principles of care are global, but their application is global. That means you follow the same principles of care all over the world. In each place you may apply it a little differently, depending on the time, the place, and the circumstances. So in this seminar, this presentation, we talk about the principles which are applied all over the world. And in each place they can apply it slightly differently. And most important is that when we are actually practically caring for devotees, we should uphold Srila Prabhupada's teaching. We don't, because we are not in Mother Teresa mode, we are not in Art of Living mode, we are not in Madhananda mode, we are not in Sai Baba mode. We are in Prabhupada's mode. So we should say, Sai Baba people are doing this, people are doing that, is that the kind of thing which Prabhupada wanted? And that is a very important principle, because there is no end to how much we can do. The government spends lakhs of crores of rupees. Government gives free color TV, someone gives free this, free that. So someone may say, why don't we also get free? So we don't just do anything like that. We follow what Prabhupada. And it should be favorable for the development of someone's spiritual life. Because remember that just helping someone materially is no use. It should help them develop their spiritual life. Because any material help you with is only temporary. Spiritual which is permanent. And they are only doing things which support a person's spiritual life. You don't have to be rich to have a successful spiritual life. You can be poor also. It's not that someone living in poverty in a cash hut, he cannot do that. But I think that in a cash hut, with a little 1 square meter, you can do that. You have to remember, the principle is the spiritual life has to be done. Srila Prabhupada never compromised with the teachings of the Guru Padma. Always followed them. And he applied it in such a way that everyone felt welcome and benefit. We didn't try to apply it in a very forbidding way. That, okay, you come to ISKCON, no license, no translation, no editing, no gambling, no money, no garlic, no this, no that. It's not what he said. He applied the principles, but in a very nice way, slowly, so that people felt welcome. And then they understood, if I do this, it's good for me, and then they did it. So that is the principle day in which we care for the devotees. Then it is very personal. So you have to actually consider for each individual what is the need, what are his interests, what is his concern, and according to that it has to be given. Same thing cannot be given to everyone, but according to each individual, it has to be a very mature person has to judge what kind of care does this person require. And then according to that it has to be given. Also, you can spend time in proportion to the spiritual commitment. Suppose someone is just coming casually and not very serious. You can't spend all your time doing that. Depending on how serious you are, that much more, because we have limited amount. Then what should be the mood of the devotee who you can? That is the servant of the servant. We take that we are the servant of everyone, and everyone is worthy of being respected and valued. What Prabhu said just now, that sometimes in ISKCON they think only rich and educated people are welcome. They think like that. So we should not have any such thing in our mind that we want that rich and educated people because they will give money. Educated people will be very good preachers, so let us have them. No. We respect and value everyone. Because who will go back to back, we don't know. Like the story of the Brahmana and the Brahmana Lila. You know the story? Right? So when Narad Muni was wondering which of these will go back to Godhead, then finally he found that actually the cobbler will go first. Because he was more surrendered to Krishna. Brahmana was more proud, thinking he was Brahmana. So the cobbler accepted that yes, Krishna would be letting an elephant through the eye of a needle. Why not? Brahmana said, how can Krishna take an elephant and put it through a needle? The cobbler said, why not? Because inside a small banyan tree seed, you have so many seeds, and each seed is one banyan tree. So many banyan trees can go inside one small seed. That can an elephant go through it. That is its aim. And it was transcendental understanding, very intelligent. That intelligence may be there in a cobbler, but a scientist working in the University of California, he may not have that intelligence. Okay? He may say, by God, we have genetic modification, we have this, we have that. So who's more intelligent is the simple person. So we should always remember and honor everyone according to their spiritual commitment, not according to their material. Any questions or comments on this?
We consider everyone, not only rich and poor, educated and non-educated. But of course, if there is an education, like yesterday I think devotee was speaking, we were talking about this. If there is an educated devotee, he can spread the Krishna consciousness better. If he is not educated, that sort of devotees only he can get. So we can't reach out to them like with scientists and educated people. If there is no educated devotee.
Yes, we should not be against educated devotees, we should not be against rich devotees also, right? Because you don't go to the other extreme. We don't want rich people, we don't want rich people, nothing like that. Everyone is required. We need educated, uneducated, rich, poor, we need academicians, we need soldiers, we need Matajis, we need children, everyone. So we should not discriminate for or against any segment of society. Anyone who has a spark of Krishna consciousness. That is how Prabhupada did. So many stories are there. So how Prabhupada did all sorts of things.
Another one example of Buddha is devoted can be the example of a prostitute and a brahmana. That would be a good example.
So what more would you say that was? Can't judge. So that even though she was a prostitute, we gave her sufficient care so that she
She
became
went back to
a guru.
Bhagat, but not the Brahma was very good Brahmana and everything. Like, it's not go back. So the state of mind was not to God. Because of his good karma, she was born as a priest. But she wanted her. Her need was taking up the law.
Yeah.
So we cannot do that.
Very important because we judge people on their learning. We have different ways of judging people, and actually we should suspend judgment. We really don't know who's a devotee, who's a better devotee.
So we should keep our mind open to learn from everybody. So yesterday's class was given an example where one of our acharya just told fish bowls and stopped there because no one people to come to eat because he was a real devotee. So we cannot judge the quantity, we cannot judge. Because the devotee can don many clothes for any future reason. So in that case, we cannot judge people.
It's very important.
Actually, I used to have devotees in my place in Bordhaman, who I am from Calcutta, I'm staying in Calcutta, take care of the devotees there, being inspired with my lectures and all. But I saw one practical problem is that when we are the local devotees who are grown up and who are quite mature in guiding, when they are trying to take care, means trying to systematically take care of the devotees, but the temple devotees, they are having some different outlook. The local leaders, they are having another look. The temple devotees who are coming from Mayapur, they don't have that vision. Means on the practical level, day-to-day level, what is happening in the devotee's life, and that devotee whom is under care of some senior local devotee, so he is jumping over the local leader, and he is getting backup from the temple devotees more. Then the local leaders became frustrated. So what as you were in the devotee care standing committee, so it's a big problem I have seen. So what kind of solutions can we have in this regard?
Of course, I can't talk about administrative solutions because administrative solutions are being set by the administrative authorities. Right? I can talk about administrative solutions where I am authority. Where I am not authority, I cannot talk about administrative solutions. But as a member of the devotee care committee, we have the principles of devotee care. And we are, for example, Eastern Zone will be probably arranging so that we will be doing these seminars for the devotees here. So that will include the temple devotees and all that. So the mood of everyone is one of care. Then these things will automatically reduce. Because what happens? This question of jumping over and so on and so on. It's a complex issue. In some cases, jumping over is good, in some cases it's bad. It's a particular time case. So it is a principle which has to be seen. The principle is it done for the care of the devotee or is it done for some other reason? That is how the whole principle is. Decide whether it's correct or not. For example, there was in Sri Sampradaya, I heard a lecture that there was one person who was one guru who was caring for a person in the place. Like what he was caring for that person. And then he was caring for several years. Then once he had gone away on some pilgrimage to gone away somewhere. At that time another guru came to that place. And then he found this person was advanced and then he said, "We will make shelter," and then he gave an initiation. And then he realized that actually he was being taken care of by this other guru who came back. And he said, "I'm very sorry, I'm going to offense to you. I didn't know all this," and then I gave him an initiation. He said, "It doesn't matter at all who you took the initiation from you or me or that. Because what is important is for him to go back to the way. So I don't mind it." So that this principle was taken care. So then this administrative fight was not there. How can you do this according to law and according to nothing was there because the principle was upheld. So most of these administrative things would be taken care of and the principles are properly followed then becomes less and less important. Administrative rules become less important. So as devotee care committee, we strive for that. As administration, I would do whatever in my area, I would have a particular solution depending on what my solution is. But otherwise, in other areas, I can work with experience. And I think that is what we find to change. Change of heart is better. Because then what happens is, suppose there is a local authority, that person devoted to the law and jump and went to someone else. Then you will consider that, okay, was it for the good of that person? Is that person helped or not? If he is helped, then I don't mind whether he comes over. That way. If he is not helped, then he goes to that person and says that, see, this particular thing happened because of which that person is suffering like this. That's what happens. In that case, it can be settled more easily because it's concerned about that person rather than my position. So this is something that BCC believes in. We give a holistic, sustainable and collaborative approaches to tackling problems at all levels. That means try to make something which solves the whole problem, should be sustainable and everyone should be working together on that. And all devotees should have access to the facilities of devotee care. It's not denied to everyone. And we should prevent rather than cure. That means don't wait for a problem to occur and then see how to solve it. Marital problem, for example. Don't wait till someone gets married and then after 3 years they have a problem, then see how to solve it. Before they get married, give them proper counseling. But don't think marriage is like in the movies. Marriage means not just romance, marriage means this, marriage means that. Husband and wife have to know what will happen. So then you are preventing problems in the future. Otherwise they have some notion based on the movies they see. Because today that's what people are seeing. They watch movies, they see TV serial. They think marriage means what is going on in romance. Then real life romance disappears very fast and then the girls get very badly affected. But if they know in advance, they are trained, they will go. So the areas which we are trying to cover are temple devotees, congregation devotees, because they have different needs, elderly who have different needs, families, families needs special care, women have to be cared in a different way, children have to be cared in a different way. All of them need care, not that anyone can be neglected. Guests have to be looked after, and caregivers themselves, they also need care, and leaders also need care. People forget that leaders need care, and they think leaders every problem you take from the leader. That poor fellow has got everything on his head, no one is there to take care of him. So, that also has to be remembered by us. So now we talked about the divisions. We said there are bodily needs, physical needs of the mind, which are mental, emotional, and social, and needs of the soul, which is spiritual. So some of the challenges which we face in physical care, particularly we come with respect to temple devotees, because congregation devotees, physical care, you earn the money depending on how much money you have that kind of facility. In the temple, someone has to take care of that. They have to make sure, for example, that someone in weak health, then there is a temple devotee and they are not healthy, no one is looking after them, they are sick. Then their faith in Islam will reduce, and not only him, others who are healthy will also say, oh, when I am sick, who is going to look after me? Then they won't have faith in Islam and then say, oh, I have to do something myself. I have to earn a little money here and there, I have to do something. With them, when you will be taken care of themselves. So, it's a big challenge that if you don't look after one individual who's got a problem, then it affects not only that individual, it affects the whole society. Then you've got to properly educate the devotees in good, healthy practices. Because if they are not doing things which will keep them healthy, then their sadhana will get affected. If you don't sleep enough, you can't wake up. If you eat very heavily at night, you can't wake up. If you keep on eating food which is unhealthy, food which is made in the factories, food which is made with chemical fertilizer, food which is just maida, white salt, all these things are very unhealthy. You're deep frying in some oil, some funny synthetic oil, and then you keep on using the same oil, all these things will affect. Do the devotees know that? Do the devotees know that how much of the food which is being given is so unhealthy? That, why are so many people getting cancer nowadays? Which is not there in like cancer, stroke, this, that. Because people are living unhealthy lives. And if you have an unhealthy life, naturally your sadhana will grow and things will grow. So some of the specific problems in different health. So many devotees are not in good health. They'll say we always have digestive problems, but they think that is their life will be. Someone has got always back problem. Someone cannot see problem. Different kinds of chronic problems. People are living with them. Someone is always feeling tired. And they think that this is the way my body is. Because they don't know what is good diet, what is natural living. Like Mayapur, you have fresh air, which you don't get in the city. In the city, you are breathing carbon particles, poison, so many things. So, being able to live in Mayapur, this healthy atmosphere, gives all sorts of benefits. People don't know that. Having a good diet, if you can grow food on the land, okay, without chemicals, and if you eat that food, how good it is for the health, that people should know. How important it is to keep fit. It's not that automatically your body will stay fit. Because today, everything we do is such that our body, today we are not working in the farms. We are not doing hard work. Like earlier days, Brahmanas means they used to do so many yajnas and this and fasting and morning till night. They were fully busy. They could keep fit. Nowadays, our life is different. We cannot keep fit just by continuing our sadhana and our we have to do some exercises and for exercise, yoga is very good. So actually, yoga is something which you should give time in the temple. Some temples it is compulsory. Like in Chowpatty, they say half an hour, 45 minutes every day yoga. Teach them yoga. We have our devotees who are doing yoga. What's his name? Lord Nataraj. Lord Nataraj is there as an example. He can teach how to do yoga, how to do healing. People should learn, they should do. Mataji should do. Men should do. And that knowledge has to be given to all the devotees. How they must be. Then for temple devotees, some problems are medical care is expensive. And if the temple says that I don't have money to take care of you, it's going to create a problem. And then another problem with temple dependent devotees is for other maybe unregulated meal times, eating at the hours. When they finish everything, then come to that's terrible for the health. If you ask any other devotee, you say you stay at proper time. 7:30, 8:30 in the morning, 1:30 in the afternoon, 7:30, 8:30 in the night. That's how you should eat. You follow all sorts of other timings, it's going to affect your health and then you fall sick. Lack of sufficient rest. Keep on dancing ecstatically, keep on distributing books, keep on traveling here and there. You can't sleep. All that will take a toll on your life. You should always know that. Overstraining the body, going beyond what our body can take. Everyone doesn't have the same body. Someone can do some work for hours on end without taking rest. Or we ourselves, when we are young, we may be able to do. When we are older, we can't do that. Different people have different capacities. Overstrain. Or in a temple, when someone is sick, is there someone taking care? Like normally in a home, wife will be there, mother will be there, someone is there to look after. But in the temple, is someone looking after, or they just leave that person in the bed and they go away? Another problem, living conditions of temple residents. In some places, the place is not clean. No one is coming and checking whether the place has been cleaned and swept. Whether there are cockroaches and rats and lizards. Or there are 10 people sleeping in a small place, whether everything is washed. These create problems. And then guests and visitors, the guests are taken properly, they are greeted always, they make them feel welcome. And for visitors, there should be some place where you can nicely stay aside and preach to them. Okay, they are coming and they are finding everything new and you there's no place where you can sit quietly and talk with them. This affects the care of the guests. Or sometimes you find in temples that people want to come and stay overnight. They want to attend Mangalarti. And if there is no place for them, they are coming from far away. And if there is no facility, then one chance is lost. Or in some places, when there are special programs, seminars, Ishtagoshri, there is no place. Because Mayapur is a big place, so you got all these, but all places are not like that. And if you don't have a place for seminars, Ishtagoshri, then a lot of things are lost. Some problems of the maintenance of temple dependent devotees, lack of sufficient income. They are not given enough income, okay? Then they are not able to live. Inflation is taking place, food is becoming costlier, education. So many things are there. But if they don't have enough, then what will they do? So especially the congregation devotees, you must remember that. The temple dependent devotees. Someone has to be there, making sure that they are getting enough sufficient. We are getting our salaries, we have our savings, we have so many different ways to get our money. Temple dependent devotees are depending on what they are given. That should be sufficient, practical and sufficient. Also, what will happen in old age? When they are no more active, who will look after them? Suppose there is a Grahastha, 70 years old, 60 years old. Are they going to get income, or they say that you are not able to do work in the temple, so I cannot give you money? Who's going to look after? These are things which have to be taken care, and devotees are getting older, and many devotees are very poor, and who look after the devotees? And caregiving also. Money is one thing, but caregiving also, both people need care. So, those who are in the temple, they may not have any children to look after them. The children may have one house and they will be working, they may be serving in some other temple, they may be brahmacharis, they may be sannyasi. Someone has to be there looking after them. Family, the spiritual family has to look after them. Congregation devotees can look after them. Then some other challenges in physical care. These are like, there should be, sometimes people can't sit on the ground. When you grow older, the knees give problems. So you should have chairs where they can sit. Then physically handicapped people should have access. They should be able to come to a place. They can't climb steps. Then sometimes when elderly devotees are visiting, they need some rest. There's a long program from morning to night. Youngsters will manage. Elderly people need rest. Is there a place for them? Then also, people are coming. They are your guests. Or there are residents, temple residents. Everyone cannot eat the same food. Everyone go to the and eat, or everyone go to the brahmachari kitchen and eat. There will be special needs. Someone cannot eat this, someone cannot eat that. Someone should take care of it, because it can affect the health. Then there are the cases of people who may have got cancer or some terminal disease. They need facilities. They need to look after. They need people to look after. Then there is a question of ashram for Vaishnavis. Because we have brahmachari ashram here, where is the Vaishnavi ashram where Matajis can stay. And then child care, during the programs, what about the children? So many times you find that people will not come to the program because they've got children who will be running around. Where is the child care for them? Someone is looking after the children, then they will come. So a little bit of some of the best practices which are implemented in South East Countries. That's a very practice actually.
Yeah, elders and mothers even should be faster.
Yes.
It's so simple, but it's so hard for people to do that. You think so?
Yeah, someone has to be there organizing that.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's true. Thank you. So we've taken from different discount centers what kind of physical care they provided. We provided, and we are showing what is the best of the best. And depending on the financial capability of a center, they can try to provide some of these for all of them. So this is just a summary since we don't have so much time. There should be seminars on how to maintain good health and how living in a farm community, natural living, how that helps. So that people may think of that. One of the important messages from the Ashrama ministry is that every temple center should have a nearby farm community. Okay? Where they support the farm community because Prabhupada wanted that farm community should be supported. And then The people who are living in the city, they should have an opportunity to go and live in that farm community and experience the natural living. What is going to happen after 50 years if there is no oil? What will happen to the cities? If they don't have any idea. No autos, no buses, no trains, no trams. How will you live in the city? What jobs will you have? This chair, plastic chair, made from oil. All these things are made from oil. Where will you get all this? In our children's lifetime, oil will be finished. Or it will be so expensive. It will be so expensive, $500, $600 a barrel, that all these things will become costly. And only very little will be available. It will be ration. That's what will happen. So better start thinking of it. Maybe it's very simple like that. Live in Mayapur, you don't need oil. Hardly live on the farm. Take water from the well, grow food, eat, use cows. We should know how to do all that. We should start enjoying it. Because our children may be forced to live like that. And if we don't know that, if we think only city life, then our children and grandchildren get a good shot. We ourselves may get a shot. Already today, $125 a barrel. Who knows? Next year it might be $300. Who knows? If you are living in a farm community without depending on that, then you don't care what is next. Then there should be, for temple devotees, annual health check. Everyone should be checked up if they have some problems and disease. We assume congregation devotees will take care of this themselves, but they should also not do that. And there should be low cost health care for the temple devotees, so that they don't have to pay a huge amount of money themselves. It may be doctors can be arranged from the congregation, something like that. There should be proper healthy diet. Not just according to the tongue or according to the budget, but according to what an Ayurvedic doctor says is required. Proper vegetables during the season, which fruits are good, which vegetables are good, what dal is good, everything is there. All these things are essential. Calorie, so many things are there. Give a healthy diet. Emphasize exercise, we already talked about that. Make sure that everyone's living quarters is clean and enough. There should be light, there should be air, it should be clean. It does not be luxuries, but this is essential. Like here we have light, we have air, it's clean. Like that, living quarters, I don't know, I'm not seeing, so it should be like that. Take good care of guests. Take good care of guests. Means the guest is coming, just like how we treat a guest in our house. When a guest comes to the house, they are the most important person. Similarly, when they come to our temple, it's our house. All of us should look after them very nicely. And then for temple dependent Grihastha, what we say is there should be proper housing, place to stay. There should be medical care, children's education. All these are required. And for congregation devotees, we should remember that this is required for the temple dependent devotees, and that money has to come from us, collected from us. So they need that. They need all these things. So someone has to give enough money so that they're taken care of properly. There should be a pension scheme, so that when they are old, they don't have to worry with the new temple president giving money. There can be a pension scheme by which they automatically give a pension, depending on how many years they work. Like that old age residences for temple dependent devotees. So there's a project in Mayapur like that, which is more project. Vanagapasthas can stay. No more can they serve actively. At least they can give lectures or something. But there should be a place where they can stay and get taken care of. Any questions? There are many.
So, how much is, I think it is very much required for the preachers who are preaching to inspire people to join Vanagapastha ashram after retirement. So what do you say that regarding that? I've seen that this emphasis is very less in Bengal, not so much.
Okay, now Vanagapastha ashram, there are two different things about it. One is the physical ashram, which is required for temple devotees who are beyond the age when they can serve actively. Okay? So, but they need a facility where they can stay with others also at similar age. They cannot do a lot of active service. They have to be looked after. So that's a physical ashram which needs to be built, especially for temple dependent villages. What you are probably talking about is the varnashrama, that people have to retire and detach from their families. And that now normally automatically comes in if you are making everyone into a preacher. So what happens is when you are teaching Bhakti Viksha, you are encouraging everyone to become a preacher. Then their role is also, it's not that they have to go away to some forest and only that is if their life is dedicated in their old age, not to just playing with their grandchildren, but to preaching, that is also one session. This will be that if you don't stay at home, you are a vanaprasthi, and if you stay at home, you are not. It's not like that. You must stay outside the home and you will be having fun. What is important is in the heart. Vanaprastha is that you are not attached. You brought up your family, now you don't get attached to your family's family and spend your time in bringing up one more family. But concentrate on spiritual. That will be your home.
The administrative measures, which is something, depends on the administration of the temple. And I'm sure you are quite acquainted with how the temple runs and the business. So here, one of the things are the self-sufficiency. Say you are running a guest house, private person guest house. And you have to maintain the livelihoods of your own. Somehow, you steal or borrow, beg, or steal, and somehow you maintain. Why you maintain your own transport also? It's something okay. We are definitely serving for one that way the attitude is definitely good. But when you maintain all these things, so even that maintenance takes a lot of energy. Tomorrow the hand to mouth. So we cannot even provide the proper maintenance to the devotees, especially to the Vyastas. So when they are serving in a very dedicated manner. So when you speak of concern and different things, so I do not know, how is it going to happen? When it is going to happen. So it's nice to hear, but quite confused.
So,
I think there is probably special.
this question is, if you summarize it, where is the money for all this? That is a question which everyone asks. You have to provide proper physical care to temple resident. Okay, Vyastas are there. What I mentioned, medical care, pensions and so on, requires a lot of money. Yeah, you require money for all those things. So this is the purpose, to raise the awareness among everyone, among the congregational as well as among the leadership, that this is what Prabhupada wanted, devotee care. That's the first level, devotee care. So once your devotee care is required, at all levels we have to think at the congregation level also, all this is required. And at the administrative level, at the GBC level, civil level, and see what kind of money. So we are doing it at different levels. For example, I am on the JPS Seva Committee. I am not with the JPS office, the staff. So we, as the congregation members of the committee, so now we are concerned about this. So the area which we can influence, there we are concerned to implement these principles. Okay? In that area we can directly do that. In other areas which is not under our duty is to inspire. Okay, GBC wants like this. So inspire them to start thinking what kind of support we need, what kind of financial support we need. And then that awareness is raised, then all the supporting congregation, after all everything depends on congregation. Because we are getting donation from someone. And our idea is we get donation, we don't send him away, we make him a donation. So he will be part of the congregation. So everyone ultimately is competition. So, if everyone is aware that it's going to take money, it is not just that I'm giving money for Lord Purnima festival, I'm giving money for this, I also have to give enough money. So, all these young devotees, when they become old, some attraction. Right? So, that awareness is raised and people will do.
We create awareness for Musala.
Yes.
We create awareness for making mercy.
Exactly.
We create awareness for facility and festival.
Yes. Yeah.
But hardly we create
Devotee care, there is no awareness.
for electricity, charges, or maybe
That paradigm shift is required, and I think congregation should take the, temple people may feel shy, but how can we ask? So congregation can also take the lead in that, and yes, this is required. That's what we are doing in our end.
Coming back to our discussion, this is relating to tangible, taking care of the it's a tangible aspect that can be formulated. And intangible cannot formulate. That you can create awareness. So this is tangible. This should come to the top. Otherwise, for reasons that took place in Mayapur of schemes, so this is not tangible. See, but so this is something which is relevant for devotees to come to the top. So this should not be created as so you are the person that you can management level. So we can bring up the management like Prabhu is at the management level. This has to be stipulated. It should be put forward.
That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. And see, it is being, this is what we're doing, right? What we're doing to you, okay? This is one place. Now we are going to do for the eastern zone. Right? Okay, the management will arrange so that the eastern zone leaders will talk about it. GBCs. Then the whole thing has to be formulated and brought about. What are the financial implications? No one has any idea. Right? Someone has to work it out.
So is there a committee now who wants to, it's the first time we're doing the digital care or so they formulated a committee that will probably go forward and do this idea. Because we are in the dark. So you are eye-opener for us, so you gave us some information. Because nothing is in the manhole. That's one form of use for voting. The other one is not used, nothing is there. So what level are we now voting here?
So the level we are now is in raising awareness.
Awareness.
The first thing is to raise awareness. If the awareness is there, like what Prabhu just now said, everything starts with awareness. If there is awareness, let's take Goshala. When there is awareness of protecting cows, then only the money starts going in. It's not the other way.
Okay, but if I'm only saying voting care, correct me if I'm wrong, it was not many years back, right? No, when is the voting care? Just for my information, I'm in the dark, I'm not aware of the care thing. So when was this started? Just for my
In 1965, when Prabhupada went to USA, it started.
yeah, but now you started it because I brought this up in 1995 in a small Indonesian temple. I brought this up for voting care. That was my first JBS Visagosti. And that's it. That was my first and the last. I never went for JBS Visagosti because they said care is care. So I said that's the attitude I walked out of the Visagosti. I never expected, so I'm in the dark. And this is the second Visagosti I'm attending because I heard the Mangalarti is voting care and you are management level, so I feel that I'm
So I gave the history in the beginning. I think you came after that.
yeah.
So this started in 2007 actually. Not my laptop, it's Guru Maharaj, so I'm not sure. It's not running yet. You should show the plug sign. So this was just started. The preaching committee was started 2 years ago. So this devotee care committee started operating seriously from last year. Please call it.
Is there a proactive quality here that people like us who are very interested, so we can be proactive in getting this devotee care goals faster? Because tangible is something that has to be populated. Intangible is very important. It has to go and side by side.
Yeah. So we then next thing is to set up zonal area representatives for each zone. And from there we'll take it on.
So I'd like to very much be active member.
Your name and the name?
My name is Paripurna Anandavedidas.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I remember your name. Temple dependent devotees means someone whose income, okay, whose living depends on the temple payment. That's it. Anybody from congregation? That depends locally what they want to do. See, these are principles that temple dependent devotees should definitely be provided. Other things locally, if they want to get together and do, that can be done. But the priority what ISKCON should be thinking of first is that because the temple dependent devotees, they have no other way. Congregation devotees have a way. So, they want to get together and do and work with the local authorities, they can always do it. That is true, but it's a question of need. If they've got the money, so that is to be locally decided. This cannot be decided centrally. ISKCON is a decentralized organization. So locally, no one is going to say no. Right? If you say that in Bangalore you want to have this thing, no one will say no, you must not do it. No one will say no. Mother, you have something to say?
If she has an idea, it's good. She can start. Someone empowers her because she has a feeling for someone to be empowered. So is there such a thing like empowering or devoting?
See, someone has an idea. Okay? They can make a small brief project report and then they can send it. You go to the ISKCON devotee care. Anyway, those who know me, they can send an email to me. Okay, then we'll take it up.
Okay. Now, I understand that it's compensated for the tangible aspect of devotee care.
You are talking about physical care. Everything is tangible.
Physical care or tangible, you can see how about the intangible.
Yeah. We are only in the first part. See, this is actually a seminar which will take several days. I have only 2 hours. So, but what happens is, physical care is something which everyone latches on to first, especially. So, anyway, whatever I can cover it. But we'll be doing more. See, I want to come to Malaysia also. Sometime one of us has to come there and do it.
Or at least Mayapur.
You're in Mayapur. Okay, then we have to plan to come here to this zone also. So, Prabhu is our chairman. He's fixing up. He's in discussion with Prabhu. He fix up something. Then we'll have a longer period to discuss it. This is just an introduction for ignorance and ignorance learning. Actually, lots of details we have learned. Yeah. This time, unfortunately, I was planning to do it for this thing. Normally, I make some